What's up? I'm Ashley Moan, Holstein Association USA Communication Coordinator, and with me today is Pete Dueppengiesse, a new Holstein Director for the board. Welcome, Pete.
Thank you.
Can you give us a little background of your Holstein and your farm and all of that?
Sure, yeah. I'm married to my wife Roxanne, who works for Cooperative Extension at 4-H. I have two boys. One graduated from Cornell, now works for Milk Source, and the second one's a junior at Cornell. I'm in partnership with my brother Mike. We milk 1,000 registered Holsteins in Perry, New York, which is in the western part of New York State. We've been long-term involved with registered Holsteins, showing cattle, very involved in genomics. So yeah, it's been an exciting ride.
Yeah, that's great. And so what motivated you to become a board member?
Well, I have a close friend, Jonathan Lamb, who lives half an hour west of me, and he was a board member and very involved in the Holstein industry, and he kind of prompted me. He said, you should consider this, you should try it, talk to me about it. And I really had never thought about being a board member at all until Jonathan said something. I was aware of what was going on, but I certainly wasn't thinking about running for the board.
Yeah.
So until he said that, and then I thought, maybe that's a good idea, and I considered it quite a while, and I thought it'd be a good fit for me. I thought I could contribute something, and certainly I know I'll get a lot back.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you. And lastly, what advice would you give to young Holstein enthusiasts, maybe your sons or other ones, that are looking into becoming a board member either nationally or on the state level or their local organization as well?
Right. Well, I think it's so important to get involved. It takes great leaders, and we've had great leaders over time to develop the kind of programs and services and the direction for the industry that we need. And if you don't get involved, that's not going to happen. So I would say to any young person, there's different opportunities. Everybody has different skills and different things they can contribute. So find your spot and be a part of it and help to set the direction for the future.
With me today is Steve King, a new director for the Holstein board. Welcome, Steve.
Thank you.
Can you give us a little bit about your background?
Sure. I was raised on a Holstein farm in Auburn, Maine. Went to school at Virginia Tech. Worked on a couple registered Holstein farms. Went back to my family's farm, purchased that. I was there 13 years, and then we actually sold that and moved to my in-laws' farm,
Okay.
Conant Acres. And at the present time, we have 4 generations there.
Wow.
The 4th generation, 4 little grandkids that are pretty active, so that's exciting. At the present time, we have the top BAA herd in the country. Our most recent classification was 115.2.
Incredible.
So we're very, very excited about that.
So what motivated you to become a Holstein Association board member?
I had been a delegate for 17 years, and I was very interested in the business, of course. As I was younger, I was provided a lot of opportunities in the business and from the Holstein Association. I knew there were some things coming up in the future that I have been concerned about as far as the breed or certain issues. I thought I was at a time in my life that I could give back some time, and still active and really energetic. I felt that I I said, I really have an interest, and I think it's really important to help make decisions that are of issues that are present now, but also looking ahead 5 years,
Right.
20 years in fact, to hopefully have things vibrant for those 4 grandchildren when
Definitely.
they're involved.
Great. And then lastly is what advice you would give to young Holstein enthusiasts if they want to get involved in the Holstein board, either nationally, locally, or on their state levels?
I think one really important event that they could get involved in that would help them and the industry in the long run is to get involved in the YDLI program that Holstein Foundation has established. It's a great learning event. It was established to help provide a program to nurture the future leaders of the industry, and a lot of really great young people coming along. I think that would really benefit them and the industry in the future.
And with me today is Benjamin Newberry, the new director for Holstein USA. Welcome, Benjamin.
Thank you.
Can you explain to me your background and?
I'm from Lizella, Georgia. I'm in partnership with my father and my younger brother. Milk around 100 registered Holsteins, and I grew up on the family farm. And after 2 years of school, I decided that I'd had enough of school and wanted to come back to the farm. And my father created the opportunity for me to join a partnership with him.
Great.
In Donaldson Dairy.
Wonderful, thank you. So what motivated you to be a board member?
I've always enjoyed participating in the youth activities growing up, and being able to serve on the junior advisory committee as a junior and then again as an adult. I've always just been a Holstein enthusiast, and I've enjoyed how the Holstein Association works, and really just wanted to be involved in the process of what takes place here.
Great. So that leads into the next question. So what advice would you give to young Holstein enthusiasts, just like yourself, when you were a junior member, that are looking into becoming a board member, either state or nationally or locally?
Well, first of all, it's an honor to be elected by the delegate body, but to pursue your dreams, to have a work ethic, a hard work ethic to reach your goals, and understand that the possibilities are there to never give up.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you for joining us on this episode.
Thank you.
Tune in next week for another episode of What's Up.